Hi guys, I'm back with another video of Banished, and quite a few years have passed since I last recorded. So let's resume and pause. Okay, one of the most recent things, which I should have actually recorded, was I had a fire. And the worst thing is, the fire started in this house, which is right next to a well. So I have no idea how a fire next to a well started, and everyone failed to put the fire out. Then the next house caught fire, and the next one, and the whole village burned down. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well. So what have I done since last game? Well, I built one new mine. I built a couple of buildings, like some storage barns in places, a couple of houses. Had a massive disaster in regards to old people. I had to build a new graveyard for them, which almost completely got filled up. So if you look at my population, it's not that different from the last video. But this is what happened over the last 25 years. Bang! And then this is me recovering. Basically, let's do it more. Let's set it to 50 years. Okay, so at this point, I suffered starvation. People died left and right. I managed to stop starvation by getting a bit of food after too many died. Started recovering, and then people started dying of old age. This is, I think this is about 190 mark, or 180. So it went from 180 population, and this is just old people dying, nothing else. Well, maybe one or two people got crushed by a rock or got buried in a mine by a collapsing of the ceiling. And that dropped all the way up to about 80. So that was about 180 or 90, that's about 80. That's how bad it was. I went from like, I know at one point I had 170 adults. I had 60 adults at this point. 60. Like, everything was critical. I had my stonecutter shut down, only 8 miners working, 1 or 2 blacksmiths, brewery closed, 1 tailor, 1 herbalist, like 4 foresters or something, like 3 woodcutters. At one point I only had 18 gatherers left, and like 6 fishermen. It was that bad. If we change it to like food, you can see my food just skyrocketed because everyone was just dying, so I had so much food. What I spend my time doing is building barns to store it, because for some reason, well, you can't see it here anymore, but this whole area was covered in baskets of food. Maybe I can find another place which has baskets of food. Last time I checked around here, there was baskets of food. Okay, they've been taken away. Basically, once this got full, they were too lazy to carry it all the way down here, which is almost empty. So just putting all the food right outside this cart and right outside this barn, which is pathetic. Oh, there you go. See, this barn is full, so they placed the baskets around here. You can see all the baskets of food. Instead of taking it to the barn, like, what is it? 50 to 100 yards down the road? So, that's pathetic. Anything else happened? Not really. I might have built like few emergency things, but nothing of big importance. I pre-designated some mines and some tunnels, made roads, at the moment upgrading some roads, waiting for this town to recover after the burn down, which is quite sad. There's a homeless guy because his house burned down. So I ended up building a barn here just because these people take all the food from here, and this usually gathers food from around this side, whereas this barn would be gathering food from around this side. Another barn here almost full. It's almost full. I don't have enough laborers probably to divide the food up. There's another burned down house. I left this burned down because I needed at the time population control. Okay, we removed the house, so I'm gonna replace it with a stone one. I had a wooden house and that was the first one to catch fire. So hopefully if it's a stone one, it won't catch fire. Because in this little place, every single house is made out of stone, with exception of this house. You see it says wooden house. All the others are stone houses. And it was the wooden house that burned down, and the only house that burned down. And I was like, are you joking me? The only wooden house in a village, and it's the one that decides to burn down. Was a sad day. A very sad day. Now let's see, here we got people working, let's go. How does my stone road go? I ordered a stone road here. Okay, it's still waiting for stone apparently, as it's quite see-through. Because once complete it should look something like that village one. Like this. See, it's not very see-through, it looks quite solid. Whereas here it's see-through. Actually all the way, none of it has been built. That is sad. Sad news indeed. I ordered another one here because I realized this is a really high usage road, so people might as well run faster through it. Otherwise, it's just houses that I built and I'm waiting. I'm still in the stage of recovery, but I'm doing much better than before. At one point, as you can see, the year has reached 103. I literally spent about 30 years doing nothing. Just sitting there and waiting. Waiting and then clicking some of these in case like my final blacksmith died, and put another one in charge just so I can maintain tools. At one point I was 50 something tools short because I had too many dead miners to keep up the iron production. Oh dear, my coal is about to run out. Let's resume this building. How's the rebuilding process going here? Let's add another worker. So this house is back in order. That's cool. I'm thinking maybe I should do a stone road here. Just because it's quite a high traffic one. It would seem it is quite a high traffic one, so I'm just gonna stone it all the way up to the cave. And then from the cave all the way into the village. Oh, if it overlaps, it's actually still looks like it's trying to charge me. Stones. I'm not sure will it actually charge me, but it looks like it would. Oh yeah, I'll lower down number of coal miners because for some reason you can mine more coal with the same amount of workers than iron. I'm not sure why. The game doesn't really tell me. Well, then again, there's something called the documentation. Let's see, where was the documentation? I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. Can I find mines? There's mines. Takes more work to produce iron than collecting it from the landscape. Yeah, I get that. However, it is the only way to produce iron other than through trading, after the loose ore on the ground has been collected. Yeah, they have limited amount of materials. Mines are dangerous. They have chances of killing workers. I had to set resource limits. Using production button, you can select either iron or coal. So it doesn't tell you anything about you being able to produce more coal than iron. But it's very evident that you do. Because think about it. The only thing that consumes iron in my town is a blacksmith. And the blacksmith... Actually, I wonder, does the blacksmith consume more iron than coal or not? I was assuming it was consuming at the same rate. Yeah, it is consuming it at the same rate. So it uses one iron, one log and one coal. So, and if that's the only use of iron, how can I run out of iron quicker than coal? Unless I produce more coal. That only makes sense. Let's add another garage because I'm getting pissed off with this sign. There you go, that went away. Let's add 2 more stone collectors. This has been shut down, so I might as well demolish it. And now there's too many miners. Actually, I can fix that. There you go, fixed. Not exactly the way it was meant to be fixed, but fixed nevertheless. Now what else do I need? I'm slightly concerned about my stockpiles limits. And I'm thinking I need to expand into new villages. How's my new mine? Okay, it's over here, it seems to be doing fine. And this one needs demolishing, because this just ran out. So that was built just on time, as the coal ran out. Maybe I should connect them with road? Ah, nah, I'm too lazy for that. I don't think it'll impact the performance that much, will it? Probably will. Who knows? I have a feeling this is not reaching a road, but it's one step of going without a road. They won't mind. Okay, so maintain laborers. Enough laborers. And what are workers building? Oh yes, they got to spend all their stone on doing this road that I asked them to. Why you oh, it's laborers who are gonna do it. Where's a working worker? They're not doing much work. Ah, everyone's lazing about in this town as far as I can see. So, my current problem is that all my people are uneducated, but I'm going for the education achievement. So if we have a look again, a reach population of 300 citizens without building a school. That means I need to double my population before I'm allowed to do schools. And schools will help me with everything. As I believe it's either 50% or double the productivity. I can't remember now. Well, maybe I can find out. If I go back here, school. Can I find school? Town services, schools. School requires a teacher and can have 20 students at once. You'll need more than one school, a house and teacher to educate large populations. Yeah. When a child reaches age of 10 or working age, and if there's space in school, they'll be going to school instead, and after several years they'll become educated workers. And they become uneducated if there's no school. If a teacher is removed from a school while students are attending it, the students will try to find another school to attend. If there's no school for them, they will become general laborers that aren't educated. That's not what I wanted to see. Is there an overview of citizens? Health, happiness, warmth, education. Educated citizens receive a productivity bonus at any job they perform. Educated foresters, for example, will produce more logs per year than uneducated ones, and educated gatherers will find more food in the wilds. Your initial settlers were educated in their homelands. Subsequent generations will require schoolhouse to reach maximum output levels. So it doesn't tell you. Okay, so herbs are just to make up for lack of nutrition. Okay, so ideal diet, you need grain, so corn or wheat, fruit, vegetables, and protein, which is meat or nuts. That means you don't need to have everything. It's better to have rotation between corn and wheat, as from what I understand, if you overuse the fields, they get plagues, like field plagues and something. And nomads is not important. So to get nomads, you actually need to meet 3 requirements. You need a town hall, which I do have. You need a trading post, which I don't have. And you need a market, which I don't have. I didn't realize you needed all 3 requirements. I thought I needed boarding houses or something. That's why nomads weren't showing up once I got my city hall. Okay, that's all that I seem to be able to find out. Now, let's go back to achievements. So, originally in episode 1 I said I visited 3 achievements that I want to do, and I couldn't find one of them. That's because it was right next to another one and somehow missed it. So first one, well, this is probably a second one I'm going for, is 300 citizens without building schools. Next on my list is 300 citizens without building a trading post. Oh, so both of these require 300 citizens. I thought one of them required 200. Okay, so really do need to reach 300 citizens. And then the last requirement is 400 citizens without using crop fields. I can't read this, but I'll try. Orchards. I told you I can't read this. I was being honest. And pastures. So no animal, no like fruit growing fields or whatever, like apple trees and stuff, or peaches. And no animals, no fruits, and no wheat, and so, well, no fields for farming. Anyway, that's I think all I can cover really. Now I'm back in the waiting game, so waiting for my population to increase. I think I'm gonna do another off-camera playing, maybe add a village or 2, but not do anything really important, as I'm just trying to steadily grow. At the moment it's fairly steady. Maybe my firewood might be a bit of a concern, because it is starting to go down, but my food seems to be staying okay. And wow, 3 people died in a row. Died of old age, crushed. Now where's the 3rd one? Wow, never mind, there's more. Oh dear, laborers lacking. So yeah, I'll take a break here, so see you next time.